Right then, so my HW100 bullpup, standard length one. It's not the carbine, it's the normal version, and just had it a few months now and been shooting it a heck of a lot at night. As you can see, I put the Hick Micro Alpex on it now, rather than the Wraith, and I'm gonna say that this thing is shaping up to be one of the best that I have had, certainly for night work. It really is superb. There's a couple of things I really like about it for the night stuff. First off is the fact that the magazines are blisteringly simple to load in the dark. There's no things to lift up. You don't have to wind it round and hold it against spring tension or anything. So they're so easy to load in the dark, the mags. Simple, simple, simple. They're also remarkably easy to load into the actual rifle in complete darkness. So it's an absolute cinch to operate in the dark. Also like the fact that the safety catch lets you know whether the rifle is cocked or not. Another really handy feature when you're shooting in the dark. A couple of little niggly things really. First off is the pistol grip. Now, because it's carrying a lot of weight now, because the Hick Micro Alpex is not an especially light night sight, and I've got quite a powerful laser illuminator on it as well, which weighs a bit. And what happens is if you carry it around by the pistol grip, it does creak. It makes a funny creaking noise as you're carrying it. And you can see there's a bit of play there in the pistol grip. And this, I think, is because it's only held on by a screw at the front. And for some strange reason, rather than putting a screw at the back, which would be much more secure, they use a little cross pin that goes through the stock to hold it in place. And this does give it a little bit, there is a little bit of flex there in the pistol grip, and you can hear it creaking a little bit as you're carrying it. I'm not saying that it's going to go anywhere, it's rock solid, but it does creak. And at first it can be a little bit disconcerting. The other thing is the little Picatinny rail that Weihrauch supply on these rifles is useless, basically. The Picatinny rail that comes with it has just 2 slots. And what happens is most Picatinny attachments have 2 of the raised sections to fit in the slots, but they also usually have some sort of threaded bolt that goes through them to close it, normally with some sort of spring-loaded clip. So in effect you've got 3 clips because you've got the 2 raised sections and the bolt that runs through the middle of them on bipods, torch mounts, most things like that that a Picatinny quick detach have that arrangement. And because there's only 2 grooves on the original Weihrauch Picatinny rail, you can't fit the damn things onto it because you can't overhang it because the ends are too long. So you can't even overhang it and have it only fixed on 1 or 2. It just doesn't work. So what I've had to do, I've had to replace the Weihrauch Picatinny attachment with this rather nice Accutac one. And now anything that I want to attach to the rifle goes on easily and straight away. But apart from that little niggling thing, I've got to say this thing is a blisteringly good rifle. It's very, very quiet. No doubt helped by that magnificent Weihrauch silencer, and everyone knows how good they are. And it is so easy to use in the dark. So simple. The magazines are easy to load. They're easy to load into the rifle. The gun comes up like a dream to the shoulder. The balance is perfect. And whilst it is quite a weighty kit, and with the Alpex on board it certainly is a weighty kit, that weight just vanishes when it comes into the shoulder. It is very, very, very good. And it's proving to be what I call a lucky air rifle. So I've had a few guns in the past where whenever I've taken them out, I've always had a successful hunt. I've never had a blank hunt with them. and this is right up there. This thing is performing superbly, and I think that's because it comes up to the shoulder so quickly and falls onto the target so quickly that there's no messing about and hanging about trying to get comfortable with it and all the rest of it. It just slots straight up on the target and lets you get the shot off quick. And when you're hunting at air gunning ranges, even in the dark, rabbits aren't stupid. They can hear you. They sense that something's afoot, and they're off on their toes if you don't get on things pretty quick. So it's just blisteringly good for night work. Yes, it's not the prettiest of rifles, and it's not got all the latest bits and pieces. You know, it's not got the massive shrouded barrel and the adjustable MOA rails and all that stuff, or the huge, gigantic shot count, you know, 500-600 shots per fill. But boy, oh boy, this thing's accurate and reliable, and it hasn't missed a beat. Hit Micro, also, what a fantastic sight the Alpex is proving to be. No problems at all with it. It's really easy to use in the dark. Design of this, the controls at the top are a little bit weird until you get used to them, because they're not raised in any way. So you do have to get kind of used to where they are, where they sit in the dark by touch. I wouldn't have thought it'd be particularly easy to operate with gloves, but once you get used to it, I've had no trouble with it, recording with it and switching between day and night modes and whatnot. It's pretty damn simple, and putting it in standby as well. And it's proven to be really, really good. Holds at 0, and it's done everything I want of it, really. So very, very happy so far with this kit. I just thought I'd give you an update on how I'm getting on with it. If I was to buy this new, I would order immediately a different Picatinny Relo, or perhaps Weihrauch would like to reconsider their design and make a slightly longer one with 3 grooves rather than 2. But other than that, what a rifle. It's absolutely blisteringly good at night. And of course this little slight bit of leeway that you get on the pistol grip. It's nothing to worry about. It's not going to come off. It's solidly fixed at the front, and with this dowel pin through the back here. Though I must admit, that wouldn't be my choice. If I was designing this rifle myself, that wouldn't be my choice of holding the pistol grip on. I would put another screw, or another bolt rather, through the back here. It also makes getting the stock off easier, because to get the stock off you have to get some little punches and knock that pin out, and it's a bit faff. They should really just put another bolt there and got one at the front, stick a bolt at the back. Be more secure and less faff should you want to take the stock off. But you know, that nitpicking really on what is a lovely gun. The 100 action, the HW100 action, is super slick. And this thing's proving lethal. I'm going to put some videos up in a bit showing a rabbiting trip, or a couple of compendium of bits and pieces using the Hick Micro and this rifle, and also a Hick Micro Falcon spotter that I've got as well. I'll just do a video on that as well, but I just thought I'd review this first. Thanks for watching.